Welcome to the Study Along channel. In today's video, we will learn about the Jean Piaget's theory. This theory is very important from the teaching exams point of view. Every exam will have one or two questions at least from this theory. Okay, let's start the video and let's start learning about the Jean Piaget's theory. So Jean Piaget, Jean Piaget was a Swiss psychologist. He was a Swiss psychologist and he developed the theory called cognitive theory of development in the year 1936. In the year 1936. Then the stages of development he given are the four stages of development. First is the sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, and then other two are concrete operational stage and formal operational stage. So let's learn one by one. So first one is the sensory motor stage. So first one is the sensory motor stage. This is the stage from the 0 to 2 years, that is from birth to 2 years of the age. The characteristics of this stage are motor and sensory explorations. Here what the child will do is starts exploring the things through his motor and sensory organs. Motor means the movable body organs like hand and legs. Sensory means through which he can sense eyes, nose, ears and skin. He start holding the things step by step. First, he will grab the things, touch, see through the eyes, touch and feel through the skin. And one of the characteristics of this stage is the object prominence. Object prominence is the child start to think that if the object is taken away from the sights of the eye of the child think that object does not exist. The object is there until it is in front of his eyes. If it is taken away or covered from anything, the object does not exist anymore. So this was about the sensory motor stage. Then the second stage is the pre-operational stage. The second stage is the pre-operational stage. This is from 2 years to 7 years of the age. 2 to 7 years of the age is very important. Sometimes they ask the question on the basis of age and the stage. In the second stage, what happens is stage of cognitive development. This is the stage of cognitive development. Here the logical thinking is not much developed. As we can give an example, if a boy is given with the two equal clay in the two equal amount, but one piece of clay is flattened in the shape of the disc and another in the shape of round ball like structure, the child will choose and say the first one which has been flattened is the bigger one, because he can think cognitively, but yet the logical thinking has been not yet developed much. And coming to the vocabulary, it is 200 to 2000 words. Sorry, it's given 200. It is 200 to 2000 words vocabulary the child will possess it. And the another characteristic is inanimate objects have life. In this stage, the child thinks that inanimate objects like toys and the doll, they have the life. The child starts thinking that the toys and the dolls holds the life. Now next, coming to the next stage is concrete operational stage. This is a very important stage. Most of the questions come from here itself. It is the age group is 7 to 11 years. So the child began to think logically. And the thinking will be rigid, not so flexible. The child start to rely on his own thinking. And next is the exploration and wondering what people think of him in the society. Okay, he starts become self-aware. Okay, in this stage, sharing thoughts, feelings and opinions. Okay, then the child starts solving mathematical problems by using building blocks and figures. Okay, then the child will start solving the visual problems better than the verbal ones. Okay, next, they develop concept of conservation. It means that in the first we have seen that the first stage, the child have the object prominence, but here the child is mature enough to understand the concept of conservation, that the object still exists even if it is not in the sight of the child also. Here the imagination is replaced by the actual facts, and the experimentation is replaced by wanting to use the rules for learning. So this might be asked, which stage of the Piaget's theory of cognitive development where the imagination is replaced by the actual facts and the experimentation is replaced by wanting to use the rules for learning? This is the third stage. Now is the last stage, is the formal operational stage, that is the last 11 to 15 years. Here the logic increase, the logic of the child increases, and the child start thinking in the scientific and logical way about world around him. He start exploring world in more different way. He start thinking his own role in the society. And in this is a stage where the child is capable of seeing more than one potential solution. He start exploring the things in the different manners. Okay, this was the 4 stages of the Piaget's theory of cognitive development. And if you like this content, like the video, share, and keep this channel subscribed for more such concept related to the teaching exams. Thank you.